Hello.
Good evening. Are you well?
I am. Are you?
I'm exhausted. Thanks for asking. I've just been making pasta with 30 young girls, and
Oh,
it's done
wow.
me in.
And then we've had an extremely busy day yesterday. We had a little trip down to Bosworth, didn't we?
We did. Went on a road trip. It was quite nice.
Yes, that was nice. So we have not just one announcement, we have two announcements and and on
Why does he keep doing balloons on me all the time?
I don't know.
Oh, let's try it again. No, it's nothing. Oh, it is. It's hand gestures.
Is it your phone?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't understand it. Never mind. I think it adds a little bit of festivity to it. I don't know why.
I don't know what's going on. It keeps doing that.
Happy days.
Anyway, we I forgot what I was saying now. Yes, we've got two guests to announce tonight. Oh, you've gone.
Oh, hello.
Well, you're back. You went black.
I am. And my AirPods aren't working.
Oh, yeah. So, and then also, if people head over to the website, you'll be pleased to know the code for rooms is now available.
John, go book your rooms. Go make it happen.
So you can now book your rooms on. You can now book your rooms. The festival code is now available after our little visit yesterday. So all those people.
Don't go right now though, because we've got some very special announcements for you. So don't go just yet. Just hang on.
Yes, not yet. Don't go yet. After the live, then go and book your hotel. And not until. Okay, I'm just going to say some hellos. Hello to Lynn. Hi to Colette. Good evening, whoever you may be. I haven't got my phone on. Corinne, hello. Craig. Penny.
What's that, Penny?
Rob.
Okay.
And Karen, thank you for joining us.
A lot of women. I like it. It's like the consents that we're about to do something pretty special.
Dorian, watch ya. She's here. Watch ya. Hi, Ruth. Ruth Catch was just hello as well. Oh, blimey, it's all the women in the house tonight.
Except Rob.
Except
our Rob.
And Kelly. Oh, Kelly's in as well. Oi, oi. Hello, people. And somebody else is saying hi, but I don't know who you are because Facebook users. You could be anyone.
As long as they're being polite. So, we've got somebody waiting in the background, haven't we? Waiting to come and speak to us. And it's very exciting. I'm so excited.
Colette asked, do you have to book the hotel all at once? Because at the moment I haven't got the money. No, Colette. So basically, all right, this is a good question. So when it comes to booking the hotel, you can call Central Reservations, book your accommodation, and you can pay on arrival, on check-in. You can pay on check-in. So don't panic that you've got to pay right now when you book it, because you don't, okay? If you want to pay before then you can. But if not, then, card payment on check-in. Sorry, I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, I think we'll go over the room details after we've made some announcements.
We will.
Because we'll give you a quick breakdown and as to what offers we've managed to secure. Yeah. So we went down and we just told them what we wanted. And they were quite good about it. So we have managed to secure discounts for you all. So just hang fire until the end of this live and we will give you some more information. But in the meantime, Karen, I think we desperately need to bring on our second announcement for 2024.
I know, our second announcement already. This person, known now since 2020. They were part of the online conventions back then. They have done so much since then. I couldn't even tell you. There's so much that they I keep saying they have, because I don't want to give anything away. They've done. Do you know what? I'm just gonna stop waffling and just please welcome. Just do our own little round of applause, so nobody has to do it for us. So please welcome our second guest for Festival of the Explained 2024. Hello!
Yay! A girl! Love it!
I have many
Welcome.
talents. Clapping and femininity are two of them. Hello.
Hello.
Good
This is
evening.
exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. Thank you very much for having me. I can't wait for the festival.
You're very welcome. And we
You've-
can't thank you for agreeing to come.
You've no
Yeah,
idea what you've just agreed to. You've no idea what's in store for you.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to prep myself. I'm going to get all my supplements beforehand. You know, really just set myself up with maybe some therapy before, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think you need
Dialysis as
therapy
well.
after, not before.
Yeah,
I think it's good
therapy
to
and
bookend.
dialysis.
Oh Christ! Right. Okay. I'll bear that in mind then.
Oh, don't put her off already.
No, she's not. Look at her. I can see that you're intrigued. So,
Oh, constantly. Yeah.
well, thank you for agreeing to come and join us next year at the festival. So we're super excited that you're coming along. How do you feel about it? Are you looking forward to coming? Is there anything that
Yeah.
you can't wait to do? Anything you want to experience while you're there?
Oh well, I really like the diversity of the program. That it's like my personal favorite term is ghost botherer. It's like a ghost botherer's dream mini break. So it's like a day trip, brilliant. I'm on board. A gala type event where I can justify buying a horrific amount of fancy dresses, brilliant. Talking to other people who don't tell me to shut up after 5 minutes when I waffle on about ghosts and goblins, perfection. So all of it, and I like chatting to people as well, bending people's ear off. So yeah, what's
I
not
think
to love?
You will fit in beautifully.
You will.
Absolutely beautifully.
We have been very fortunate with our guests every year that we've had so far. Everyone, whether they're UK, USA, when everyone's just gelled and got on and just had a great time together all weekend. So that's the plan again for next year.
Yeah, it looks great. Like looking back at the pictures, it looks like you're sort of nebbing through someone else's holiday photos, thinking, that looks good.
Yeah, and it is good. And I think that the fact that people keep returning every year as well speaks volumes. You know, we're starting to make quite an impression in the UK, and I think that reflects in the quality of speaker we're able to book every year as well. And I keep saying this year, but 2024 is actually going to be utterly epic. So we're thrilled that you're part of that. Lots more female speakers as well this year. Next year, 2024, stop that. So we're really grateful that you want to join us and want to be part of our little festival family.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
I
looking
feel
forward
like we're just bringing you back into the family because you were part of it from the very beginning, from back in 2020 when we did the online stuff. That was when changed names and did all the online conventions. And you took part in all of that. So you've always been kind of around because you've been part of it from the very beginning. So it's really nice to actually have you come next year and have you in person.
Yeah, it's lovely. I feel very much like a mold. You know, I'm always present in some capacity, creeping past people. But yeah, it's nice to be there. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
And since you took part in the online convention as well, festival, she hates that term. You've been all over the place, haven't you? You know, you've popped up on our TV screens. So what have you been doing over the last few years?
Well, I completed my PhD, so now I can put doctor on all of my correspondence, whether or not it requires it or not. So I'm an absolute bugger to check into hotels. But yeah, ghosty wise, I mean, I'd still do all my talks, do all my lectures and things. But yeah, I did a show with Jack Osborne. I did Jack Osborne's Haunted Homecoming, where we investigated places and houses, buildings that were relevant to Jack in his life, and we went back to see if there was any connection between them, anything still connecting him to these strange places, including the welder's house, the Osborne's house in Britain. Which, I mean, to be able to say your green room was Ozzy's study was a bit of a novelty, really. So that was really nice. Yeah, so I did that. I've got a new TV project coming out next month that I still can't say anything about yet, really frustratingly, but it's due out next month, and it's an established program, and I'm a new face. So hopefully that's something to look forward to. So after the post-Halloween lull, you can beckon me back into your living rooms. And,
That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, that one. But yeah, I haven't been given the all clear to say anything yet, but it'll be great. It'll be fun. So yeah, I've mainly just been writing. I've got several large publishing projects for next year. So hopefully when the festival comes around, I will be even more over the top than I usually am. So I'll have many things to throw at people and go, look at this thing I made, like an excitable toddler. But yeah, it's been pretty full on.
I love that. Love keeping busy. It's because it's always nice to have a mixture at the festival, especially during the day, where people can go and approach the speakers and they're able to get books signed. So yes, get some books published, and they'll fly out. I'm sure they will. And we're also, we know that you've been taking part in the Parameet as well, so that's been a great event. So lots of pictures coming from that. So you're getting out and about a bit, aren't you? You never sit still.
Yeah, I'm constantly talking, lecturing, being knocking on someone's door, wondering what's going on. So I'm always publishing something in some magazine or doing a talk somewhere, whether it's about miserable Victorians right through to, well, it's miserable Victorians. It's this full scope of miserable Victorians from death to ghosts. So I'm constantly producing something new, and obviously always updating my website, Burials and Beyond. But yeah, constantly doing stuff. And this month, I'm sure, like with yourselves, with it being October, it's crazy. So I've had lots of lectures this month. I run a big Gothic ball in Bristol, and that's next week. After several,
is that sold out? I take it that's sold out.
Yes, I'm afraid so. It sounds really weird to boast about it, but it's something I've been running on my own since 2019 with some lovely supportive friends. But I've got to the stage now where this year it's sold out in under 10 minutes.
Wow.
Which felt like, oh God, should I make myself a rosette or something? It felt like I'd really established it. So I've got that, and then I've got a few more little filming projects this month as well. So my feet aren't really touching the ground, but it's great to be busy, and it's great to be busy with something that you love as well.
Yeah, of course. The thing is, go on.
No, just saying, I love the whole Victorian. I'm addicted to Victorians, especially miserable Victorians, dead Victorians. I have a really bizarre collection of photos, so we'll go there.
We can compare albums.
I will bring my albums and we'll compare the albums. But it's an utter fascination. I can't help it. The weirder, the better. So
you get very excited, don't you? You send me.
I do everything. I'm like, Karen, look at this child here, and she's like, that's just weird. It's just weird. So I'm so glad that there's somebody that understands me finally, and I can't wait to meet you in person. I think we'll get on just well, just fine. I think we'll be fine.
I think we're good.
Yeah. But we can go be weird in the corner with our photo albums like nerds.
Yes. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Thank you. So now she's got someone else that actually cares, that wants to look at this stuff.
I don't know.
Well, it goes both ways.
I will absolutely look at anything that you bring. But I do bore Penny because Penny's a huge fan, and I know that she thinks the world of you. And I know that she's looking forward to hanging out with you next year as well at the festival. And we'll definitely have to get her up on the microphone at some point, because we have a live band all Saturday night, and they play rock, metal, new metal covers. They're coming down from Yorkshire. So we definitely need to get Penny on the microphone, I think. Are you partial to a little bit of live band karaoke?
I don't know what the politest way of saying not a chance in hell is, but I will appreciate
Yes.
other people.
Right, Kate, you're back on my team now.
Like, I promise I'm fun, but I'll pass the mic to Penny. I think
that too
that
much?
sounds far more.
Just a bit
I-
too
I'm-
much.
I like sitting down with a good glass of wine and watching someone else do their jazzy version of Slipknot, you know, from the comfort of a folding seat.
I like it.
Yeah,
That
Karen's
sound-
a bit.
that sounds like me.
Karen's a fun sponge. She didn't enjoy the karaoke this year.
Oh,
It was very
No.
disappointing. Very disappointing. But yeah, it's a good chance to get dressed up though. So I'm completely with you with the getting dressed up thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I
next
think
year's
that's
a
what-
red carpet gala.
It
That's what we're having next
is.
year. So it's yeah, like you said, an excuse to go and buy dresses.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
We've
I don't
already
really need any
started.
excuse to, but I'll really go over the top for next year. It's perfect justification to celebrate such a lovely event.
Well, Karen and I just usually sit in the dark, don't we, and try to communicate with dead people. So we
Yeah.
don't get a chance to get dressed up really. And I've always questioned why we go with a full face of makeup on to sit in the pitch black for 5 or 6 hours. So it's a nice opportunity to make a bit of an effort.
Yes.
I think we've already started shopping, haven't we, Karen?
No
We've
comment.
Yeah, she's already got she's probably got a Shein basket full already of dresses that she's going to try on.
I bought how many? Was it 5? Was it 4 dresses I bought this year?
Too many. That was 3 too many.
I know.
3 too
I
many.
couldn't decide.
It's good to
So-
have backups. You know, I don't
Always.
trust anyone that travels light.
No.
You've got to really have backups for your backups.
I like
100%.
that.
Absolutely.
I like that idea.
So I was going to ask you about who you're excited to see next year, but we
You
have
can't.
it's only the second person that we have
Yeah.
announced. So
So
are
I
you
bring you
excited to
back
meet?
and ask you.
So really, are you excited to meet Dan Class? Because that's all we can say right
Yes,
now. isn't
I
it?
am. I've never met Dan. I've never met him, so that's very exciting. And I am quivering with anticipation for the announcement of the other guests as well.
Yeah, so we do have another one tonight as well. So we're so pleased that you're here to chat with us live. It's really hard trying to pin people down, especially when they're coming from the States or they're coming from other parts of the world. So
And filming and whatever else.
thank you for being British and being available this evening. So it's most
Thank you. Not enough
appreciated.
people. Yeah, not enough people thank me for that. So I appreciate it.
Thank
Oh,
you for being British and available. You
Yeah.
could pop that on your CV, actually, couldn't you? British and
I
British
will.
and
available.
available.
I mean, I dread to think what sort of job offers I'd get, but you know, I can try.
Just go with the flow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go with the
Okay.
flow.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
There it is.
So,
you'll get used to us. Yep.
yeah, it's kind of bonkers. I'm so bored. Have we had any questions come through? Have we had any comments, Karen? Because I'm on my phone, I can't look.
Okay, so
Are you looking very pasty today as well?
who me?
Yeah,
Don't be like that, Rachel.
you're looking a little grey.
Thanks. Anyway, moving on. So, our AD says evening. Dawn says evening. Penny says it's our Dr. Goth. Corinne says our Kate. Lauren says, oh God, yay. Ada said hello again because we ignored him. Rob said, welcome, Kate. Kelly says, is Rob going? He's lovely. Corinne says, Kate's a fantastic speaker. Lauren says, I actually eked when I saw Kate. Colette said, I had a great time this year. Looking forward to next September, if only to torment Rachel.
She
Penny
punches.
says,
Watch her.
oh, Kate, this is a question for you. Penny says, ask
Hmm.
her about the hair bracelets.
Right.
Okay.
I collect jewelry made from human hair, so Victorian sentimental and mourning jewelry, and I have quite a satisfying stack, shall we say, of woven human hair memorial bracelets. So
love
I have
that.
a lot of hair belonging to dead Victorians, and take any opportunity, as you'll discover inevitably when I start showing you, look at this dead man, that I just love it. I just love anything to do with sentimentality, with the Victorians, and that does involve a lot of dead things and a lot of wearing other people's hair. And the bracelets are kind of the one thing that seem to really, they seem to be the tipping point. They're the thing that really gross people out because they're really like thick cords woven into plaits that would fit around your wrist.
You know
I
what?
don't have one
actually
on
think that's
today,
really
sadly.
cool.
It's like
Oh,
Karen
good.
looks
Yeah.
Karen looks mortified, and I'm like, tell me more, show me.
No,
Let
no,
me
no, I
touch
am. I'm
them.
interested in that. I could see. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
they're quite hefty things. They're not the most common things, obviously, because most nice normal people would inherit such a thing and go, this is cursed, put it in the bin. But they're really quite beautiful things, and they're made by if you imagine, like, you know, lace making, where there's lots of bobbins and they make like a very elaborate sort of design at the end. It's all made with a very similar method, but it's very complicated and it's very beautiful. And so now I just have a little cabinet full of hair. So it's great. I don't get many visitors around my house, and I can't imagine why.
I have a question. How does one acquire a dead Victorian hair bracelet?
Keeping your eye out.
I
all the
can't imagine
time.
that you just like pop to your local shop, like the local antiques fair, and it's like, oh, there we go.
You'd be surprised. You'd be
Really?
surprised. I found hair, I found post-mortem photography, lots and lots of mourning cards in the most unexpected places, like tiny little, you know, village antique centres. So there's a lot of that. I've imported a lot from Germany over the years as well. So I've got a full rosary of beads and a big crucifix made out of hair as well that was imported from Germany as well. So it's everything from just like a little crosshatch sort of plaited design in a locket, or right through to things made into bows, bracelets, big wreaths made out of hair I've got in the other room. Yeah, I'm constantly surrounded by other people's hair. I'm not sure if I've even got any in here for once in my life. I think I'm in a hair-free zone. So you're lucky or unfortunate, however you see it.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. I think we need an invite down to your house though at some point.
Yeah. I'll get out the good stuff. You know, the stuff you
Yeah.
keep under a little blanket. Go, look at these. Look at these woven bows, hair bows, literally. Hook you
Love
up.
it.
This is so cool. I'll go back to the comments. Everyone's commenting away and not talking to them. Alice's festival's going to be awesome again. Lord of Slow Ladies. Adam Greaves has joined us. Oh, Alice said, I've ordered my red carpet ready for the gala, but it's not the best fit. So he's ordered his outfit, but it's not the best fit.
Okay.
Rob's
asked, how long have you been investigating, Kate?
Not as long as most. Less than a decade, I'd say. I was one of these people that for years, like all my childhood, all through my teens, obviously all through academia and stuff, I was obsessed with the paranormal, writing, reading about the paranormal, things like that. Had some very intense paranormal experiences as a teenager. And then that almost sort of put me off being actively involved, and also living in the arse end of nowhere, for want of a better term. Means there wasn't really a local paranormal group. So yeah, I sort of did my research time, did all my got all my certificates, if you can grasp that sort of thing. I built up my own library. I learned everything I possibly could, and then when I went into investigating, I kind of hit the ground running. So it's been probably 6 or 7 years, maybe 8. It might be coming up for a decade, because obviously didn't do that much over lockdown.
Yeah.
But I love it. Anything to do with the paranormal is very much ingrained within me now.
Do you have is there a particular location that you're fond of that you like to go back to, or anywhere that you'd like to go and try? Anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world, that's a bit tricky. See, I like I think with any investigation, if you go somewhere very mundane, like if you go to a 1950s terrace, if you don't get any paranormal experiences, you might have a grand time with your team, but you're not in this beautiful environment. Whereas if you go to somewhere like Chillingham Castle, somewhere like that, you're already in this amazing space that's got centuries of history behind it. So if you don't get, the undead running around, chatting to you, you've actually had just a great holiday anyway. So those sort of locations really do it for me. Anything with lots and lots of history to get your teeth into, so you don't have to worry too much about if things are a little bit quiet. Because I think with investigations, when you've got so much time, energy, money invested in them, make the most of it. Don't just focus your whole mind, your senses, your expectations on what equipment's going to bring you or something like that. Certainly just look a bit further. And I've had the best fun experiences with South Bristol Paranormal. They've been a really lovely group of people, and have taken me to some absolutely fabulous places. So anywhere in Cornwall, Jamaica Inn, something like that, where if the ghosts aren't talking too much, you can sit, enjoy the view, and have a pint. I mean, that sounds like the prime investigation spot for me. Yeah.
Well, for next year for the festival, we are doing a bit of an investigation, and we're dragging people off to the Justice Galleries in Nottingham. And I don't know if you've been there, but it's utterly brilliant in there. Love that place. It's the only place I've ever brought home an attachment. So it's keen to go back and make sure it stays there. Oh, got some cards. Kate, have you investigated the Victorian prison in Shrewsbury? Have you done Shrewsbury prison?
I haven't. I've only been to Shrewsbury once, and that was to do a like an evening event at Wine Merchants, which was fabulous. But I didn't do an awful lot of investigating there. But
lots of spirits.
Oh, you have no idea. But the hotel that they put me up in was this really beautiful hotel that was I think it was it the James I suite they put me in, and that was supposedly haunted. So I was waiting all night for some kind of spooky goings on, but I ended up just being more terrified really that I'd fall out of the 4-poster bed, which appeared to be about 5 foot off the floor. But I'd like to do a few more prisons, which sounds a bit dodgy, but I'd like to investigate a few more prisons in my time. Yeah.
Oh, I do like a good prison, me.
Yeah.
To investigate.
I like a pub. I just love a good haunted pub.
Yeah.
Or a good castle. Something where afterwards you can nip past the gift shop.
Yes, you need a souvenir. Always need a souvenir. Because I think my favourite haunted pub is the Black Swan in York. Don't know if you've ever visited that place. Love that place. So good, so active every time. And also you just can't sleep because it's terrifying, because somebody just stands next to you while you're sleeping. It's terrifying, just being watched by something you can't quite see.
Yeah.
So
I've never
Black Swan.
Never stayed there, but I've done a couple of conferences in York. And so with that comes oh no, we have to visit every haunted pub we can possibly find in York, which never really ends particularly well. Exactly.
Which is every pub in York is haunted, every single one of them.
Yeah, we found that out.
Well,
about 3 pubs in, thought maybe not.
Yeah, we need to fix this then. We need to take you to the Black Swan for the night. So next time you're in Yorkshire, you let me know.
Yes, I shall do. Well, I'm not too far away. I'm in Lincolnshire, you see. So
I was going to ask where you're from, because you do have a slightly northern accent. It's quite nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm from Grimsby. So yeah.
Terrible football ground at Grimsby. All you see is feet. They're like the pictures there. Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, I haven't been there for a very long time. But there's a McDonald's next door, so I think that redeems most things for the fans.
Yeah, a McFlurry after you've lost, absolutely.
Exactly. Softens the blow.
Does a bit, doesn't it? But no, if ever, so I'm in Wakefield, so if ever you're in West Yorkshire, let me know and I will drag you out places.
Lovely. I shall do. You'll regret that immediately, but thank you very much.
No, I will not. You will
Definitely
regret.
not.
You will regret accepting, honestly. So I'm just having a look. Do we have any more comments or questions before we make our second announcement?
Mm.
She's scrolling. Look at the concentration on the face. Tongue's not out yet, though. Put your concentration tongue out. That's it.
No, Colette said she's been to the gallery 3 times. Chris Sanders has joined us. Can't wait to
Chris.
get overseas next year to check out all the places. Awesome podcast. Corinne's about Chillingham Castle was a lush stay for 3 days last year with Kate, another fantastic investigator. She made me order a new handbag. This sounds like Rachel.
It's a very nice handbag, though. It's a very nice handbag.
Oh, Lynn is. Oh, we've done it to her again. Lynn's off to work now, so she'll try and listen in the car.
That's dedication. That woman works some real hours, but never misses a live.
Never. So,
You love Lynn. She's bonkers. Love her.
are we ready to announce our third guest? Our second guest
Third
tonight.
guest.
Our third
It's our
guest
second
for the
guest.
festival. I'm a little bit excited. I was all excited. I calmed down before we went live with Kate. I'd already had my little fill of excitement by talking to her before we went live, so I was relaxed.
God, she's gone off on one.
Okay, so
Make haste. Make haste.
all right. So, for those of you that are still joining us, I will take us off the screen, and we would like to announce our third guest for 2024. The only clue we're giving you is they are from overseas. That's it. Okay, are we ready, ladies?
Do it.
Hey everybody, Cindy Kaza here. I'm a psychic medium. You may know me from travel channels, The Dead Files and The Holzer Files, and I'm super excited to announce that I'll be in England in September 2024 joining Festival of the Unexplained. I'm doing a gallery event on the 20th. You can grab tickets at festivaloftheunexplained.com, and festival dates are September 19th through the 22nd. So again, go to festivaloftheunexplained.com to find out more information and to grab tickets to my gallery event. I can't wait to see you all and see you soon.
And we're back. Another woman, and it's Cindy.
Yes. So another lady for the ladies.
We're not messing about next year.
We're
Bit of
not.
girl power next year.
Mm-hmm. All in.
Yeah, it's exciting. So yeah, so it's now we can actually talk about another guest. So you're looking forward to meeting Dan. You're looking forward to meeting Cindy.
I am very much. You know, tell you what I love, what I live for nowadays is a good psychic.
Mm-hmm.
I do like.
There aren't many about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I love a bad psychic even more, to be honest. So I spend most of my life, especially on my podcast, Loopholes, talking about bad psychics and some of the hilarious things that they claim to channel from the other side. So a good psychic, blooming marvellous. Get me in there for a reading. Yeah, so it's exciting. It's exciting. Yeah, whenever you meet anyone who's something a bit special, isn't it?
I know, and so she's going to be doing a gallery reading for us. So for those who haven't purchased angelic tickets, you can buy those as the add-on. So now you will see why we've added this as an extra for anybody who doesn't have an angelic ticket. So if you do want to join us, it will be part of the add-on package. So not only do you get to sit and stroke hair bracelets with Kate, but you also get to watch Cindy doing a thing as well. So I mean, what more reason do you need? What are the other reasons for attending? There's no other reasons for it. I'd go just to watch you two alone. That sounded really pervy. Didn't mean it that way.
Well, the angelic
in.
tickets get you something else as well. They don't.
Oh,
They really don't.
We'll talk about that later. We were. Is it? Oh, it's past Watershed. We probably could. But
You in your
So-
water shed.
Sorry, I'm very tired and being mildly inappropriate, but yeah, I've got so please keep talking.
She's gone. That's it. I'm going to read some of the comments because until she's like sorted her life out.
My life.
It says brilliant, love her. Craig says, oh wow, awesome. Lucy, woohoo. I'm going to put it as that because I'm not going to do all that. Ruth put hearts. Lourdes put that's awesome. Ruth says, wow. Get off my screen. Lucy says, love Cindy. And Colette says, she is brilliant. Get off my screen. She's brilliant. Love her on the Dead Files.
It's very pingy. Oh, I'm pinging too. I'm pinging too now. So that's
Right,
I think it's
I've closed what was pinging, so it stops pinging. Sorry, I do apologise.
so it's a good mix for next year. So yeah, we've got Dan who will be talking to us about the Hinsdale. We've got Cindy who's going to do a gallery reading for us. Kate, any little hints as to what you might talk to us about next year, or do you want to keep it under
Yes.
wraps?
No,
or-
I can. I think I'm not great at being terribly serious about all manners, all things paranormal. And as I said, I do like a bad psychic. And I've been working on a much larger project about certain notorious seances over the years that have involved some very, very famous people. So I think, we're going to be taking a light-hearted look back at celebrity seances.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So different. It's such a mixture next year. I'm really excited. And we don't often get to watch many of the talks because we kind of do the
We
intro
never see
and then,
any.
and then we've got to kind of dash off. But I think I may delegate and give jobs to somebody else so I can sit and listen to yours. So I'm super excited about it. It's something completely different. Love it. I love it completely.
Yeah.
So-
Well, people need to know about what John Lennon and Elvis are doing in the afterlife, and I will quite happily convey those dodgy
Oh.
messages.
Yeah. Yeah. I get where you're going now with this. Yeah. It's just awful.
Yeah.
It's just awful. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to nip off because my phone is actually about to die. I have been taking lots of photos of pasta sauce for 90 minutes. So it is about to die. So apologies, but I'm going to have to nip off.
Okay.
But Kate, thank you so much. And I'm
Yeah,
thrilled
thank
that you're
you.
coming. Super excited that you're joining us. Really excited by it. We're going to have a great time. We're going to get goffed up. We're going to watch Penny singing on the karaoke with a live band. Excuse me, my eldest child has just walked in the door. She's about to be noisy. There she is. Iris is back from guides. She's waving there. Oh, sorry, Iris. There's Iris. Okay, thank you very much.
All right. I missed her this weekend.
She's not missed you, Karen. And not missed you. So I've completely lost my chain of thought now. Yeah, sorry. I'm not prepared for this. Sincerest apologies. I'm usually much better at this. I am.
Yeah, I know.
We
She's not.
usually much
No,
better.
thank you. Anyway, thank you so much, Kate, for joining us tonight. It's very much appreciated. And obviously, we know you had to rush and to get here and all the rest of it, and we do appreciate it. And we will be bringing you back at a later date so we can have a more in-depth conversation about all things Kate Sherrill. So basically,
Lovely. I look forward to it.
so next time at least then you'll have time to get some bits and pieces maybe to show us too. That'd be amazing.
Oh, if you insist.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit excited. Right. Thank you all for watching this evening. It's very much appreciated. Like we said, the hotel code is now available on the website. So call Central Reservation to book your room. And you can pay on check-in, but please bear in mind check-in is from 4 p.m. onwards. All information is on the website. Oh, one last thing. anyone wanting to do the investigation on Thursday, we only have 4 tickets left. 4. Only
Smashed
4.
it. Smashed it.
Well, that was 4 last night. There may not be 4 now, but just to let you know that there is only a handful of Ghost Hunt tickets left. And now, obviously, as you all know, Cindy is doing the gala reading on the Friday, which is your Friday evening entertainment. So that will also be updated on the website this evening. Go make your tickets. And that's it. Thank you to Kate. I'm going to be quiet.
Kate!
Thank you very much for having me. And yeah, can't wait for 2024.
Welcome to the chaos.
Welcome.
Welcome to the chaos. You're going to fit in perfectly.
You will do. So thanks, everyone. We'll say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.